Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Last time, we started exploring the Shin Mansion. We got a few goodies out there, but I still have to restore myself, actually. So just let me use a tent and save. Now we need to finish exploring the Shin Mansion, and to do that, we need to save, because we're about to fight a boss, which is pretty strong. And so we'll have to save before fighting it. What you have to do with this boss is to keep as much lightning protection as you can. Now, you have only two possibilities here. One is to equip somebody with lightning elemental, which if you only have 1 star in elemental, it will halve the damage. If you have 2 stars, it will nullify, 3 stars will absorb it. And that's one way. The second way is you might have gotten the bolt ring from the sleeping man, which grants you which nullifies lightning. So that's the only 2 ways you can actually protect yourself. But yeah, try to protect yourself against lightning, because you're gonna see Bolt 2. But it's not Bolt 2 that's dangerous, because the boss has very high magic, so it's gonna take a beating from that Bolt 2. So what you wanna do is you wanna enter the Shin Mansion, head straight for the safe, and skip every battle you find and run away, so you don't accidentally lose health or stuff. Okay, we are in front of it. So you have to enter the combination. You can try as many times as you want with no penalty. If you fail, you can try again with no problems. The combination is right 36, left 10, right 59, and right 97. So it's weird. So let me just concentrate. I'm gonna do this. No, I started wrong immediately, so I have to start with the right. 36, 10, 59. Success! What we're finding here is something called lost number. It's this guy. This guy is weird. So now I start attacking, and he's dangerous. So the problem with this guy is, once you took away half of his health, he will either turn in his physical form or magical form, depending on which attack hits him last. If the last attack that hits him when he drops under 50% of his health is magical, he'll be in his magical form. If it's physical, he'll be in his physical form. You want him to be in the magical form. It's way less dangerous. The physical form hits a lot harder with only physical attacks, and there's an attack that deals 2000 damage, which is called Lost Blow. We don't want to see that. So I'll start off with the big guard, so you'll get some barriers out there. And now you have to just spam Aqualung like crazy, because that's the best thing you have. Or you can use magic. Don't now use limits, since they're physical. So limits are off. Limits are off limits. And boom. Okay, nice. It's gonna use an Aqualung. Ares can use some enemy skills. Aqualung again. As soon as you see him turn into a magical form, start using physical attacks, because that's when you can unleash your limits and beat the crap out of him. But be careful, because when he's in magical form, he has Bolt 2, which still hits for a lot. Due to him being magical, it still is dangerous, so... Okay, let's see, who do you have? I might actually want to resort to magic a little bit here. Can we poison him? That would be great if we could. I'm using White Wind too. Yeah, it's poison. Good. I believe it's good. I don't know what happens if the last attack that turns him is its own damage because of the poison. Bolt 2. He hasn't turned yet. Maybe he's stronger. He's turning? No, he's just using Bolt 2. Ouch. Okay. So I'll take an Aqua Lung in the face. And a Bolt 2. Incredibly enough, I want to use another Ether. Because I'm running low of MPs. He's transforming. There he is. Magical form. Now we can unleash our limits and physical attacks. Blade Beam immediately. Here goes Blade Beam. Ah, do you like this? Boom! Huh. Okay, now let's see what we can do. Might as well start using attack mode. Here's Bolt 2. Ah, I'm gonna nullify it! Bitch! 0 damage. Too bad. Can we sense it? I don't know if we have the sense material equipped. Yes, we do. Let's check him. Bio 2. That sure hurts. Yep. That does hurt. White Wind immediately. Oh, he's almost dead. I just need 2 attacks or something. He's dead. Ahem. Thank you. I'll take the Cosmo Memory as well. The safe contains the key to the basement, and on the ground there is Odin materia. So we have a few bunch of things basically. So what do we have gotten exactly? So we've got these Odin materia. This summons Odin. It doesn't have an element, as you can see, like Chocomo's wind, ice, fire, lightning, earth. Odin doesn't have an element, but with that effect, you can pair this on the weapon with that effect, and sometimes your attack will inflict instant death. So it might be useful. I don't know, I never used it. Because we're about to get another material which does the same thing, only better. So, up to you. So, also, let me go under item, let me do an arrange type. We got a Cosmo Memory. Cosmo Memory. It's the first manual for a limit break that we see. You see, it says learn limit skill Cosmo Memory. This is actually something you can use to learn a limit break. It's a level 4 limit break. All 4 limit breaks are learned by using an item. This is the first one we find, and this is Simba's limit break. So you can try to use them on everybody, but it doesn't actually work because it says don't keep look here, it isn't me, it has nothing to do with me. The message with Simba is actually different. It'll say something around the lines of I cannot really understand this yet or something. And no, please run away, Iris is low on health. But use Healing Wind so we can get some health back. No, maybe not. If a character says something like I cannot really understand this yet, that means you're using on the right character, but you can only learn their level 4 limit break if you learned all other limits. So yeah. With a key to the basement, you can go this way and access something you wouldn't have been able to access first. But now you can thanks to the key. Okay, use it immediately. Healing Wind, please. I need some health back, thank you. Alright, here we go. That's definitely better. The dark bat that you can see down there in the back row, believe it or not, it's undead. So you can use White Wind to insta-kill him, should you want to. Now, these guys are pretty annoying. So you know what? They're inflicting darkness, they're inflicting silence, they are annoying. Let's go away. Can we run? Thank you. It's not that I don't want to fight them, but they're really annoying. And there's an enemy that's even more annoying down here, which we're plowing on a run from. Please tell me they're only bats or something I can kill easily. Okay, maybe we can actually kill these guys. If I don't get confused or anything. Oh, that's nice. I have to use a White Wind. Please don't confuse Catwood. Okay. Ouch. Just healed. Okay, first thing you want to do when you see this guy, defeat him first. Even though the pumpkins are annoying, if you're not careful, the mirror may be even more. The mirror is constantly reflect on it. That means you'll bounce back any spells you cast at it. So if you cast something like Aqualung Beta, which is multi-target for default, you'll find it that it will actually bounce it back to you, which is not that great. So once you destroy that, you can now think of casting spells. But this shouldn't be necessary since the battle is almost over already. Come on, Catut, you can kill these guys. I believe in you, Big Cat. Alright, let's go down to the basement. There's only a few rooms in the basement, nothing really that dangerous, but there are some annoying enemies. Apart from the dark bath. So what you can do with the key to the basement, you can open this door. And there's a coffin. To wake me from the nightmare. Who is it? Never seen you before. You must leave. You are having a nightmare. You'll dream about bad things if you sleep in a place like this. A nightmare? My long sleep has given me time to atone. What are you saying? I have nothing to say to strangers. Get out. This mansion is the beginning of your nightmare. You can say that again. What do you know? Talk about Sephiroth. Like you said, this mansion is the beginning of a nightmare. No, it's not a dream, it's for real. Sephiroth has lost his mind. He found the secrets hidden in this mansion. Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth? You start first. That's how it was. So Sephiroth knows he was created 5 years ago. And about the Genova project? He was missing, but just recently reappeared. He has taken many lives and is seeking the Promised Land. Now it's your turn. Sorry, I cannot speak. That's dirty. Hearing your stories has added upon me yet another sin. More nightmares shall come to me now, more than I previously had. Now, please leave. I'm not gonna leave. You're still here. Who are you? At least tell us your name. I was with the Shinra Manufacturing Department in Administrative Research, otherwise known as the Turks. So you get to name Vincent. This is a character that will shortly join us. So let's leave in a name. I always name this guy for some reason. Actually, the reason why I call him Nathaniel is because the first time I was playing through Final Fantasy VII, I was playing through another game that I want to do on this channel. Now, and there was a guy called Nathaniel there. So I decided, hey, I should call this guy Nathaniel as well. Nathaniel. The Turks? Formerly of the Turks. I have no affiliation with Shinra now. And you? Pharaoh, formerly of Soldier. You were also with Shinra? Then you do know Lucretia. Who? Lucretia. The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. Gave birth? Wasn't Genova Sephiroth's mother? That isn't completely wrong, but just a theory. He was born from a beautiful lady. That lady was Lucretia. She was an assistant to Professor Gast of the Genova project. Beautiful Lucretia. A human experiment? There was no way to cancel the experiment. I couldn't stop her. That was my sin. I let the one I loved, the one I respected most, face the worst. So her punishment was to sleep? That's kinda weird. Okay, after he does that, he won't talk to you again, so you'd have to quit. And you'll be able to talk to him later. As for now, we just have to explore the final rooms. Sephiroth! Being here brings back memories. Are you going to participate in the reunion? I don't even know what the reunion is. Genoa will be at the reunion. Genoa will join the reunion, becoming a calamity from the skies. Genoa, calamity from the skies? You mean she wasn't an ancient? I see. I don't think you have the right to participate. I will go north past Mount Nibble. If you wish to find out, then follow. Reunion? Calamity from the skies? So what Sephiroth thrown us is the destruct materia. This materia... Yeah, actually, what can we substitute for that? The sense, because we don't really need it now. Let's substitute sense. The destruct materia keeps the barrier, and later learns dispel and death, which inflicts death. So, it's kinda useful. I never actually used it, but, you know, if you want to, it's there. And I'm keeping it because I never know. The barrier destroys barrier, and dispel removes stuff. For example, slow. It removes slow, stop, and many other things. Don't tell me. Please let there be bats. I don't want to fight the other thing. This thing, no. Well, actually, we can try to. No, I'm running. And I'm actually already did it because the characters are running. I'm not holding any buttons. So I'm just gonna take this ice suit to the face. Ouch. Bye bye. I'm not even gonna fight that guy. So what you wanna do is just start trying to leave. Don't even talk to the guy who was in the coffin, Nathaniel. And there, wait! If I go with you, will I meet Ojo? Don't know, but we're after him and Sephiroth, so I guess sooner or later. Lucretia. Alright, I've decided to go with you. Sure is a quick change of heart, huh? Being a former Turk, I might be of help to you. Alright then. I like that. Nathaniel joins. No, I'm not gonna put him in the party yet. I just wanna get out of here first. And then we'll do the next area with him, so that I can show him off. Because he has a particular stuff about Limit Breaks, and you might want to see it how it works. You know what? Fuck this. No wait. Yeah, White Wind first. And I just want to have some fun. Okay, is he gonna use it on us? Okay, on the enemies, fine. So the Black Bat is dead. Eris is gonna use White Wind on us, hopefully. So that cat is not confused anymore. Okay. Everyone is not confused. Snap out of it, guys. Nice. Nice victory, even though we wasted a lot of MPs. Okay, now can we get out of here, please? The Shura Mansion isn't exactly the best place to do battles right now. I want to get out of here. End the episode, and then we can start progressing the story a little bit. Okay, we made it. Let's get out on the world map, so we can sort our party and change members and do stuff. Okay, first I'm gonna call up everybody. I'm gonna start equipping stuff to the characters, weapons mostly. So you take your Platinum Fist. You can take, well, the enemy launcher. It's cool, but I think the double machine gun suits you better. the other hand, I want to put in my team Nathaniel and Eris. Okay, now let's equip him. He starts with the Quicksilver, but we can give him the Peacemaker, which is a double growth weapon we got back in Calm. So you take it, and I think you can stay with the Silver Armlet. You can take it a Strength plus 10. It's not that bad. So you're gonna take whatever thing had Katut had. Minus the, I don't know, it's the long range. Minus the long range because you're long range by nature. So that we don't really need this. But someone else might need this. So yeah, you have to put him in the back row because exactly like Alessia, he is long range. All his weapons are long range. So what can we give up here to make room for a long range? The hell with cover. Long range is way better. But no, don't put it there. Put it like that. Yeah, Mystify. That's better. That's better. How long it will be for Mystify? It'll take a while. So how about we do this instead? Okay. So now I am long range. Let me hoarder me. No, I need to hoard. No. Go back. Go back. There we go. Pretty cool. Okay. So about Nathaniel. Unlike everybody else, well, Cat Setsuke is particular because he has only 2 limit breaks. He has only 4, so he has only 1 limit break level 1, 1 level 2, 1 level 3, 1 level 4. So he only gets them via kills, he doesn't need to use them alone. Thank God. So I'm gonna rest here. And next time on Final Fantasy VII, we'll head right into Mont Nebel because that's where we're headed next. Over there, the Mont Nebel. See you guys then.